The best or the most encouraging part of this opportunity is that it doesn't even require you to find a supervisor before applying. On top of that, it comes under one of the most prestigious and fully funded scholarships in China. At the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, UCAS, you can apply straight to the ANSO Scholarship in 2026, and your application goes directly to the department for review. That means no cold emailing professors, no waiting endlessly for replies, and no lost opportunities. That's a huge relief that you should take advantage of now. This ANSO Scholarship has two main tracks. Degree programs, master's and PhD, and then you have non-degree programs like short-term research and exchange programs. But in today's video, we will focus on the degree programs. You know why? Because those are the golden tickets for fully funded master's and PhD opportunities in China. So here is what you will gain by watching this video to the end. You will have a complete breakdown of the ANSO Scholarship for 2026 for master's and PhD students. And then I will explain the special UNESCO PhD track for least developed countries and for women. And the full list of benefits from stipend and tuition to insurance and flights. And then the expected timeline for 2026 application, the exact application portal for UCAS and others, plus eligibility details. And finally, I will share with you my top tips and warnings to boost your chances of winning this highly competitive award. So if studying in China is on your heart, stick around, pay very close attention to the details I have to share with you here, and watch this video to the end. Hi, my name is Jane and you are absolutely welcome to my channel. Okay, let's get in. To give some context to the real heart of this video, I'll explain what ANSO is. ANSO is just an acronym that stands for the Alliance of National and International Science Organizations for the Belt and Road Regions. This body was actually founded in 2018. It is non-profit, non-governmental international organization made up of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, CAS, and of course some other, about 36 other scientific institutions and universities and organizations worldwide. In other words, CAS is the major sponsoring party here. The goal of this organization generally is to improve science and technology capacity, strengthen global collaboration, and ultimately enhance human well-being. So keep that in mind when you will be going for the interview of this particular scholarship, as if you intend to apply. So in 2019, ANSO launched the CAS ANSO Scholarship for young talent, designed to train and cultivate future scientists from all over the world. Okay, so this scholarship has two main tracks, like I said before, the degree programs and the non-degree programs. Like I said, you will hear more about the degree part because that's where the golden ticket lies. All right, let's talk about the master's degree opportunities. Every year, 100 to 200 master's students are awarded the ANSO Scholarship to pursue their studies. Okay, so these master's programs are available at USTC, that is the University of Science and Technology of China, and it's also available at UCAS, that's the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, and then CAS institutes spread across China. The programs are taught in English or Chinese depending on the discipline, and usually last for about 3 years. So if you're considering a master's, this scholarship doesn't just cover your tuition, it also supports your living costs, so you can just focus 100% on your studies and research. Basically, you are not expected to do anything else but to study. Okay, all right, about the PhD part or opportunity. For PhD candidates, the ANSO Scholarship is even bigger. Okay, every year 300 PhD students are selected to study in China under this very program. That's a lot of quota, you know. You'll be enrolled in the USTC or UCAS or a CAS institute, and your PhD will typically take 4 years. Now, PhD students benefit not just from world-class research facilities, but also from exposure to China's strong global research networks, especially in science, engineering, and technology fields. Now, this part, I love it most. The ANSO CAS TWAS UNESCO PhD Scholarship. In 2022, a special category was added, the ANSO CAS TWAS UNESCO PhD Scholarship. This program specifically supports students from the least developed countries, LDCs, and encourages women applicants. Every year, up to 40 PhD students are chosen under this track. So if you are from an LDC or you're a woman, this science program could significantly boost your chances of being selected. Now let's talk about the benefits of this scholarship, because this is where ANSO really shines. For both master's and PhD programs, this scholarship covers full tuition waiver, monthly stipend of about 3,000 for masters and 6,000 RMB for PhD. You talk about health insurance, and then there is 1 round-trip international travel allowance. And there is full access to university facilities and labs. In short, you can study, research, and live in China without worrying about financial stress. And that is a big thing for international students. It's never easy for you to study outside of your home country because a lot of money is involved. The application window for 2026 intake is expected to run from October 2025 to February 2026, based on the just concluded 2025 cycle. Anyway, the specific one is not yet out. But remember, the exact dates vary slightly between USTC and UCAS, so always check the official websites for deadlines, okay? Alright, let me tell you about the application portals and eligibility. To apply, you will need to use the specific application portals. UCAS application system if you're applying to UCAS, for example, and then you should go to USTC application system if you are applying there. It's all on the ANSO website, the link. Now, eligibility generally includes being a non-Chinese citizen. For masters, you need to be under 30 years old with a bachelor's degree. And then for PhD, you need to be under 35 years old with a master's degree, like that. And then you should have strong academic performance and good health. Now, here is the important difference. UCAS, you do not need to secure a supervisor before applying. Now, your documents go to the department and professors will choose candidates after reviewing applications and online interviews. Then for USTC, on the other hand, it is strongly recommended to contact a supervisor in advance and secure their preliminary acceptance. Okay, so here are some quick tips and warnings that you should put at the back of your mind while applying. You should read instructions thoroughly. Apply early, don't wait until February, okay? Give yourself time to gather references and all the necessary documents. For UCAS applicants, you should focus on making your online application complete and compelling. Since no supervisor is required upfront, it is essential that you make it stand out. For USTC applicants, take time to email potential supervisors. Tailor your emails and show genuine interest in their research. Avoid copy-paste statements, personalize your research plans, double check deadlines. Missing them actually means waiting another year, and that's not good. And finally, don't underestimate the competition. Prepare like you're competing against the best in the world, because in fact you are. So there you have it. The ANSO Scholarship 2026 in full detail. Whether you are aiming for a master's or PhD, whether through UCAS, USTC, or CAS institutes, this is a life-changing opportunity to study fully funded in China. I'll leave the link to the ANSO website down in the description box, so be sure to check it out. So, okay guys, if this video helped you in any way, or you know someone that it might help, do well to give this video a like, a share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the valuable contents that I have coming your way. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.